Welcome to Wild Breakaway with West Walls. I'm Audra Martin. It was a goaltender duel tonight for the Minnesota Wild and the Chicago Blackhawks. Unfortunately, it ends up in favor of Corey Crawford and the Blackhawks. He was spectacular tonight, picking up his first regular season shutout against the Wild in 23 tries. The Minnesota Wild didn't make it easy for him, but he certainly got the job done tonight.
Yeah, that's about as entertaining a game you're going to see. 1-0 game. The folks that were in this building here tonight, XL Energy Center, and the folks at home were treated with an unbelievable game. A lot of big hits, great scoring opportunities, breakaways. Like you had mentioned, Audra, both goaltenders were unbelievable. And Corey Crawford just made one more save than Devan Dubnyk here tonight. And that's really the difference in the ball game. And that's a theme that we've seen with Corey Crawford here over the last few years playing in this building. He stole a few games out of this building, and he does here again tonight.
So unfortunately, the Minnesota Wild end this 6-game homestand with a 3-3 record. 2-0 is your final score tonight in St. Paul. 35 shots on net for the Blackhawks, 24 for the Wild. That power play goal, really the difference tonight for the Chicago Blackhawks. 0-for-2 on the power play for the Minnesota Wild. They were shut out for the second time this season. Here's what their head coach had to say about the outcome.
Hey, you're not going to win hockey games if you don't put the puck in the net when you got open nets. It's just not going to happen. And, I mean, granted, both goalies were out of this world, I thought. But when you have open nets and you have 2 breakaways in the third period, so you got to score. You know, I mean, because eventually the other team's going to get that one chance and put it in.
So here's a look at what's next for the Wild. They just spent 6 games at home. Now they'll spend the next 4 on the road, starting Monday night against the Boston Bruins. And it's off to Toronto, Montreal, wrapping things up next Saturday against the Philadelphia Flyers. But up first, it's the Boston Bruins, a team, they've lost 6 of their last 10 games. It's a beatable team and certainly a chance for the Minnesota Wild to once again try to get some momentum going.
Yeah, not going to be an easy trip. 4 games in 6 nights, the Boston Bruins. You start with them. David Backes just had surgery, had some colon issues going on there. Krejci's out of the lineup. David McQuaid's a really good defenseman for the Boston Bruins. He seems to be on the sidelines. I know Marchand has been playing, but a little bit nicked up. And Tuukka Rask, who's their #1 goaltender, has not had a great start to the season there. So the Minnesota Wild are catching the Boston Bruins at a good time. Wild not able to score here tonight. Maybe they save him for the road trip, Audrey, because they're going to need him. But I thought overall a good solid effort by the Minnesota Wild here tonight. We knew we were going to be in a 1-goal game. They got the power play goal, the Wild didn't, and that's the difference in the ball game tonight.
So the homestand ends with a loss. We'll see if the road trip can start with a win Monday night against the Boston Bruins. We look forward to seeing you then. For West Walls, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on Wild Breakaway.